Fabio, this might be a bit small, isn't that?
Might be.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, might be. Yeah. There's an up-to-date picture.
That's very
Hello everyone, thanks for coming today. My name's Paul Dunphy, so I've worked with Dave for about, in fact Dave employed me 14 years ago at the council, so I'm really privileged to be able to say a few words about him and to embarrass him a little bit hopefully today. I just wanted to give a brief little history of you at Camden first, and then I'll tell a few stories, and then I'll do a sort of a bit of a close at the end, and then I'll hand over to somebody else to do something, and then hopefully you've got something prepared, Dave.
41 years, I've just done it in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah. So I don't know if you all know, but Camden only started as a council in 1965. It used to be Hampstead, Holborn and St Pancras, and it came together in 1965. Dave started 41 years ago. The council's only been in existence for 53 years, so you've been here for 80% of the time. That's how old you really are, Dave. Some of the things that happened in 1977 were Star Wars was released in cinemas, the Apple II computers went on sale, Concorde had its first commercial flight, NASA's space shuttle went on its test flight, the Queen's Jubilee, and you, Dave, started at I was born in 1977. So on the 5th of September... Yeah, you're getting it. On the 5th of September 1977, Dave joined. I think you only joined for a few months. You were going to Southampton University, were you?
Yeah.
And you never went. You stayed. Liked it so much that you stayed. And you joined as an environmental health team. And I think you were managed by Roy Freshwater, is that right?
I was, yeah, it's coming tonight.
He is, and he actually sent a few words. He said he just wanted to give an overview of your interview that you gave on that to get that first job. So Roy said he was acting head of admin, and he interviewed you for his first job. Behind the interview desk, Roy greeted this young, ginger-haired, unkempt man. Yeah, you asked lots of questions. You said you were very good at football, apparently, in the interview. And then Roy said his last question was, Dave, what do you know about computers? And he said you gave a beaming smile, and you said, I don't know much about computers, but I've got a pocket calculator. And with that brilliant answer, you got that job. In 1978, you became a player. In 1978...
Okay, you joined as a baby.
In 1978, you became a clerical officer in the same service.
I'm joining as well, or I can't hear anything.
This is how IT is running.
Well, if you look at John Chimney's, box on Skype,
can we just mute it on their side? Thank you.
And
And then in September 78, you became an admin assistant. But the best move was your promotion, I think, in October 1980, where you went from an admin assistant to a senior admin assistant. And many times, Dave, you regaled me the story of what you did. So you moved from actually having to do the filing to check somebody else who was doing the filing and done the filing. Yeah, it was a big job. And it shows how much resource Camden had in 1980.
That's one of my stories gone.
Yeah, it's wiped out. In 1981, you did an HNC that Camden funded, apparently, and in 1990 to 1992, apparently you completed a computer studies course, but many of us have no real sense that you did it, and me and Fabio definitely want to see the certificate for that, because we just don't believe it. And then apparently, obviously over the last however many years, there's been lots of reorganisations, which somehow you've managed to survive every single time. So you moved into IT, you went into information systems, principal systems officer. 1995, you covered IT coordinator. 96, you moved into the environment department. Then you became head of service.
Point you.
You got me a job in 2004, that was the best thing you ever did. Yeah. There's a story behind that as well. in 2005-6, there was a big IT restructure, and you basically moved to corporate IT, and you worked for John Jackson somehow for about 10 years. I don't know how you managed to do that. I know that we all think that John sent you in to sort of deal with some of the issues that he created and make sure people are okay after he'd gone in and spoken to them. So you've had a long, varied career at Camden, done lots of different things, sort of been one of the first people that really did IT in Camden, I suppose. So
Julia.
yeah. So it's quite an amazing, there was no IT when you started. There were no computers when you started.
Like cars.
Yeah.
Horse and track.
But I suppose other quite momentous things have happened actually while you worked at Camden. So you met Sheridan. So you and Sheridan worked in the same team together, to sit near each other.
Oh, we did, yeah.
She's told me this, so I know that's right. And Sheridan apparently knew very early on, from the first day even, that you were going to be married. Isn't that nice? But apparently Sheridan's brother worked at Camden, and he said, "You're an idiot, stay well clear." But eventually she put an end to your womanising days. I don't know if you wrote that. And in 1985 you were married.
I must have missed him.
Most of the time you've been happily married since then. She said that she can remember exactly what you were wearing, which was a Fred Perry polo shirt with a yellow stripe. So I wondered if you can remember exactly what Sheridan was wearing on that first day.
No answers to that one.
Apparently you stayed with your mate. I just wanted to give a couple of stories about you that have tickled me, that people have said, so I'll just briefly give an overview of a couple of stories. So one is the Litvinenko poisoning inquest was happening in Camden, and you and Fabio went to a meeting. You were trying to set up the IT, I suppose, and the sort of stuff.
The courts, yeah.
It was quite an involved process, and quite, we had to do it quite well and securely to make sure we didn't give any information out. You two went to a meeting with some top legal bods to talk about all of that stuff, and
Royal Courts.
the Royal Courts. Yeah. And Dave was perched, as you can imagine, Dave, because he does this in a lot of meetings. He was perched on the end of the desk, sort of a bit like they do on Channel 5 News. And you put your foot for some reason in a waste paper bin, and you got it caught. And you were like shaking it to get it off. And the meeting was finished, and Fabio was looking at you. You could tell something. You were trying not to laugh.
Well, they were really serious. I was taking it really seriously.
It is a serious thing. Anyway, I think eventually you managed to get out while keeping that professional demeanour.
What actually happened, to be honest, is that I thought I got away with it.
Yeah.
And Fabio went, he's got his foot stuck in it.
One of the other stories, which is quite personal to me actually, is we went to the Oscars. Do you remember we went to the Oscars?
I do, yeah.
So the Oscars was something called the Outstanding Service to Camden Awards. So it was awards for officers in Camden. And it had officers and councillors. And the last one that was done many years ago was at Coco, and we went to the Coco one, and we had a few drinks, and we got married. I don't think we won any awards, but we had a good time. And then afterwards, the leader of the council, then Keith Moffat, said, "Let's go on somewhere else." So we went on to the Black Cap, and we had a few more drinks, and then it got quite late, and you couldn't get home. So he said, "Oh, what am I going to do?" So I said, "Come and stay at mine." So I lived opposite Cressy Road at the time, so I said, "Come and stay at mine, because you can just get in easily the next morning." So he came in, I said, "But remember to ring Sheridan on the way back."
You said about 10 times.
To let her know that we didn't do that, did you? No. So woke up in the morning, Sheridan was panicking. Where the hell is Dave? He's not rung me. Could be anywhere. Could be in hospital.
About 24 missed calls on my phone.
Fabio said he saw you the morning. You look like white as a sheet. You're like, "I'm in massive trouble when I get home." Sheridan said it's like the only time in the whole time you've been married where you haven't told her where you've
been. Well, not only that,
I'm proud that I'm in part of it.
I remember waking up on your couch at 5 to 9 and having a 9 o'clock meeting at Cressy Road. I literally just got up, whatever I was wearing, walked across the road and just sat down in the meeting.
Make you smell great.
It's terrible. I said, "Yeah, it's a long story."
I just wanted to highlight some of your, I'm going to be nice to you for a bit and highlight some of your big achievements, I think, because there has been a lot, and this will only be a high-level overview of them, because over 40 years you probably had one or two others, I imagine. But obviously you managed the setup of the IT in this building, which is a massive piece of work that has been pretty successful, and everyone's pretty impressed with how that went, and it went pretty smoothly, and we got in on time, didn't we? So that went quite well.
Right, yeah, had a good team, man. Still here.
You managed the incident, you know, there was the fire at Holborn. You managed the whole incident around that for 4 days, the police, the fire and everything, and our response to it. And at the time that was like in the national news, it was a massive event that had happened. And, you know, you were in for those 4 full days, all the hours I think, and you just worked through it, so that was fantastic. You've been here, I think, for King's Cross Fire, you've been here for 77, you've been around, you've been helping people get home through that. You've always been the last person to stuff, I think, you know, the first person in, the last person to go home, so we all really appreciate your support on that. You've worked at the elections all those years, you've dealt with some issues at some of those polling stations, some interesting people that have come along, and you've done that brilliantly and very calmly. You worked through Chalcots, you know, and you know that was a massive thing for the council, and you did, you know, all that we all needed to do. But you know, some people have actually told me some stories about some of the things they felt you did for them personally on that, which was, you know, staying late to make sure they could get home and stuff, which was fantastic. So I would say that over, you know, if you look at all the people that are in the room today, loads of people have got lots of positive things to say about you and the support that you've given them in all that time.
Apart from Lucy.
Yeah. Lucy thought you were a plumber, apparently.
That's another story.
She's still trying to get you, I think. So what I would say, and I would hope that many people in this room, nearly everyone in this room, probably not Fabio, would say the same, is that you're kind, you're supportive, you're always there to help and give advice. That you've touched lots of people in Camden over those 40 years, and there's lots of people here, but there'll be other people at the drinks tonight as well. And you know, I think for me, you know, you've been more than just originally a manager, and then you know you became a friend and a mentor. And you know I appreciate that, and I know lots of other people feel like that too. And I think to lots of other people in the room that it's a sort of an end of an era, and they'll miss you and they'll miss what you bring, but they know that you're going away to do lots of jobs that Sheridan's got for you. To manage that football team, because they've not been doing very well, to sort out that lottery syndicate, isn't it? Because you're trying to get out of it, but we're not going to let that happen. And get your golfing handicap sorted, because from that video it was really not that good.
Gareth's giving some tips, I'm going to be fine. Yeah.
So thank you very much from all of us, from me and from everyone else in the room, and from everyone that will be at the pub tonight, for all those 41 years service, and good luck, and keep in touch.
Thank you, Troy. Sharon just wants to come over and say something, because she's working.
It gets worse.
Yeah.
Right, before I left, we're giving out presents. We want to give you something. It is the last day of school after all, so we thought we needed First of all, I think just to say I feel really old because I actually swam for the old St Pancras Borough in primary school at the Prince of Wales Bar, so yeah, we won't go into that. We'll skim over that bit because I'm not retiring just yet. Sam and I, we'd like to sort of, on behalf of all the LALOs, now the LALOs is the Local Authority Liaison Officers, of which Dave was one, and Dave is also my LALO buddy, so I'm going to miss him very much because we have been part of a team for an awfully long time, and we've had some fun times really, despite the awful things that have gone on. Sam obviously manages that process as emergency planning, and I mean everyone concentrates now on the Chalcots and the awfulness of the Chalcots. But if Dave would like to demonstrate, turn the wheel please. Just to give you an example. Chalcots is run about there. So in the last 2 years, just to give an example, we've had 12 fires, I think 3 floods, 4 gas leaks, 2 major incidents, 1 explosion and an unexploded World War II bomb. And it goes on and it goes on. And I'm not saying that Dave actually
better now Dave's not here.
The funny thing is, Sam does all this sort of rotoring, and it's quite a mammoth exercise anyway. And there's been times when there's only about 8 of us, but it's always been the old stalwarts. We're up to a good number now, which makes it a bit easy. You do a week on duty, which means no alcohol, because obviously you're there representing the borough, so you take a pride in it. Yeah, that's what we're sticking to that story. So the thing is, again, it's often that call that comes in the middle of the night where the Sam will say, "Hi, how are you?" And I thought, well, it's 2, I've been asleep. Get ready, we need you to come in. So there you are, you jump in a car and all sorts of things. Not quite in pyjamas, but near enough. And then you arrive on site, you do all the horrible things and hang around. But you also meet some nice people and some really good, lovely things that happen on the way. But it is, I think it's one of those things that's really difficult. It's quite challenging. And I think the group in particular, like any team, you really do rely on each other, and we just wanted to say a huge thank you. There was one incident that I have to mention, and this is why between us we've been thinking of something quite strange while you're retiring now, and leaving Sheridan at work, which I don't think is right, but is that the Kingsway incident. I remember coming down to Kingsway and relieving you, and you were doing all the debriefs and things that you do with the police and so on. And I said, I've come to relieve you now, you've been here 2 days. No, it's fine. But of course then that was connected with the heist at the time, because there were some people, they thought the Garden heist, there is that missing man, and we were thinking actually, they must say you were trying not to bring attention to yourself. So if Sheridan goes off very quick afterwards, but we just want to say a huge thank you, and I'm going to miss you, and I don't know who I'm going to swap with them.
Yeah,
so
it's not going to know what to do without you, Dave.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well done, well done.
There was a little whip round, so just a couple of people put a few shekels in. So there's some lovely messages in there, and there's a little something that hopefully will help you to forget us rather than remember us. Something to help you survive your retirement a little bit. Well, you'll have to go through it, and that's part of it.
Right then, year one. It's kind of a bit overwhelming, but great turnout. Some nice words from Paul, which I'm surprised about, but and Sam and Sharon, and thank you. I just want to, what do you do after 41 years? You can't, so much has happened, but I've actually never left before, as you know. It's my first time ever leaving anywhere. It's been a bit surreal. Just looking at my out of office, I no longer work for Camden. I was like, wow, this is. I will just say a quick bit of background. I was on my way to Southampton University, and I was going to study Roman and Hellenic studies. I've got no idea why. I was good at maths at school, but 2 mates were going to go to University Classics, and I thought that sounds good, so I got accepted. Then this job came up, and I wanted to be an environmental health officer. I thought. When I joined, it was amazing, because I joined Camden. We got uni. Everyone was kind of 18, 19. A really old boss who was going to be there till I was 26 at the time, but we thought he was ancient. And then our first Christmas, we all got given a task. My task was to kind of get tickets for a typing pool party, and there was about 20 parties in a row. And I thought, this is fantastic. And it was just, I was so ill one day that I couldn't go to work, so I was to make sure I didn't miss the party that night. And I bumped into my boss and he just said to me, "You feeling better?" And kind of carried on to the next party. It's very different. Paul's already mentioned some of this stuff, but no phones, no PCs. It was all kind of handwritten stuff. You write memos out, send it, someone type it, and dictaphones came in, and that's like, wow, this is kind of a step forwards. And then, did I do any work? Yeah, Paul said I started doing filing drainage plans. That was part of my job, and then I did get promotion, which was great. Then I met some great friends even from day one that I still see now. So I kind of go to golf every year with some of the people that I met on that first day in the office. Still in touch with my first boss. All those parties stopped because I met Sheridan. She was more of a party animal than me, really. I think we kind of got together towards the late 70s, I think.
You think? I just told you that, Dave.
So we'll come on to more about Sharon in a minute. So my career progressed. IT came in. I worked with Julia. I must have shown some interest in IT then, because I got into the IT job with someone called Steve Palmer. I did go on the IT courses. I actually went to Warwick University for 2 years. Nothing to do with IT, but it was a good course. There were 6 heads of IT at one stage. We all did everything completely different. Nothing joined up, so we by Vigland and education by Dell, and nothing worked, and no one talked to each other. But that's just the way it was. We kind of seemed to do a lot of good stuff, but that all changed. We got centralised, and I became head of operations or modern infrastructure. And looking back, it's probably where kind of my heart is, in the kind of real pressure of things going wrong and trying to get them fixed and the adrenaline rush. But you know, I had really good teams in whatever job, whether it was the application support team or the modern infrastructure team or the desktop team. But you know, I had people that could really do stuff. You know, really top class people that, you know, kind of got me out of so much trouble. They were really good. So some are here today, some are coming on tonight. Litvinenko has already been mentioned. I'm going to mention a story with Lucy. That's true, because I got the call one Sunday night, pouring rain, you know, and it's on your phone goes, you dread it and think, oh no, it's Sam or something. So you kind of, there's a block of flats, they've got no water, or that's all been turned off in West Hampton somewhere. So you kind of drove there, and I thought I could do without this, but you get there, and then I saw Lucy. I didn't know Lucy, but she goes, who are you? I said, oh, I'm from the council, you know. There's been a flood. She goes, oh, thank God for that. And then, so she just turns around and runs off. And she goes, kind of follow me. So I kind of go after her. It's a bit strange, but we got about 20 flights of stairs, seriously, right to the top. And she goes, there it is. And I said, there what? She goes, there's a tank. And I said, all right, yeah, thanks. And she goes, have a look behind it. So I looked behind it. I said, yeah, it's got a big hole in it. Can you fix it? I said, I can't fix it. I thought you were a plumber. Like between us. And I was just saying, that's a good example of the council working together. After that, we wanted, I think we wanted 1,000 bottles of water. And I just phoned up Stuart Dealey, I think. I just said, Stuart, we need 1,000 bottles of water. He didn't say what for. He just, within about an hour, a van turned up and 1,000 bottles of water. You know, it was good. So it's quite exciting. So yeah, just got one. I think the best prank I've ever been involved in was, I think, you know, it's quite funny, but made me laugh. Was it was April Fool's Day, and so I was trying to work out what to do. Do you remember this? So I put out a message saying that 100 hover mice had just been delivered, and they kind of rest about 2 inches above the desk, good for RSI. We've only got 100 first come, first served. I just sent a message to all the environment department. And literally, as soon as I push the button, the doors open, there's like a stampede. And I had on the screen like April Fool's joke, and people going, oh, can I have any chance of the mouse? And then it got worse, and people were ringing up from different offices saying, really unfair that way. People in the central building got first choice. Can you say something? And I was kind of do a retraction saying, oh, sorry, it was only a joke. You know? And they just said, we actually knew that. But, it was good. There is a lot of bluff. I mean, to be honest, you know, I've kind of bluffed my way through a lot of stuff. Been to plenty of meetings where I've agreed stuff, agreed strategies. No idea what I've been talking about. Coming out just from some meetings, say, you know, because my attention span is pretty low. I mean, 7 days, so only more than 10 minutes and I'm off somewhere. But you come out of a meeting saying, Dave, what do you think? Saying, yeah, we've got to keep moving forward. I might say to Sue, will we agreed? Sue always knew what we were doing. So, I remember one time we lost the internet, and I'll call the head of IT, John, just as by coincidence. You know, what's going on? We lost the internet. What's going to happen? And I said, well, we tried switching it on and off. He goes, what? Switching it on? No, just brainstorming. Just throwing things out there. I go back to the team and say, you know, we've got a problem, you know, and they go, so what are we going to do, Dave? And I was like all good managers. What do you think we should do? And the team always know what to do, you know, and I say, that's funny, because that's what I think we should do. But that did teach me a lot, that the staff, you know, all my teams, they knew what they were doing. They were really good, you know, so they didn't really need me. They were just really good at getting stuff sorted, so it was a good lesson. Full of admiration for the people that have been in my teams. They can actually, you know, they can actually fix things. If a switch is not working, they can fix it. If something's down, they can actually just get it working again. You know, it's amazing. It's kind of like it's always recognised. I could never do that. You can do it. I mean, I say I've not made many mistakes in my time, but I actually, for this interview, I've got to mention this. He's mentioned mine, but so we had a close. I can't remember what the job was for, but anyway. So we had a closing date, and we had applications. So Paul got his application in, but he phoned me from France and said, "Oh, I can't." Was it in France? I can't make the date of the interview. Can you put it back? And I said, "No, we can't. We're doing that." And he said to me, "You don't regret it? Because I'm really good." And he kind of got into my head a bit. Like, "Oh, he sounds good, you know." And, you know, so I made many mistakes, but we delayed it, and Paul came and got the job with, I think, Debbie at the time, and new team, and Russ. People that will be there tonight, but. Also, the one constant's been the colleagues. I said that, they've been brilliant over the years. We've always had, even in the real pressurised moments, seems to have a bit of fun, a good laugh, a bit of banter, some wind-ups going, as I mentioned to you. But also lost some people, I remember when I first started, Alan Forrester was 21, he died, and then recently Dave Ramcalloway, who, I know you talk about this building, but Dave Ramcalloway, without him, this building wouldn't be placing the team there. And my kids are just as surprised as you about me working in IT, because when I tend to ring 431, they don't know what that means.
431 is the number, that's right.
I've nearly finished. I only mentioned Oracle. I've been banned at SLT, so I'm not going to start up and say good luck. Retirement plans, Paul's mentioned, my retirement plans are slightly different to Sheridan's retirement plans for me. Mine involve football, golf, chilling. Sheridan's involve paint, do-it-yourself, hammers, and I've got a couple of presentations. Just want to say thank you, but before I say thank you, I've got a couple of presentations. So this is rare. I think the last time I actually bought flowers for Sheridan was that night.
After the Oscars.
Thanks, Tom. And they did not go down very well. So this is for all the late hours I've worked over the years, all the football weekends and the golf, and I think one of the reasons we're still together is that we never talk about work. So I don't think Sharon knows what I do. I don't think Sharon does. I do with licensing or panels, but anyway. So I'll try not to mention too many individually because so many people I can leave out, but I've got to say a big thank you to Dawn. Where's Dawn? So myself and Dawn go back a long way anyway, but I know she's been behind the scenes and sorting stuff out and organised this today, so I just want to say thanks, Dawn. Kept it all fairly quiet. Even Sheridan wouldn't tell what was going on, which is unusual. But I just want to say a thank you, Dawn. If you want to come up, we've got something for you.
I just want to say I didn't do it all on my own. So Lucy helped me today to put the room together. Jane, who's hiding behind Gareth, Fabio, and Ben Williams. Is Ben anywhere? And Ben on our team helped me with, obviously I work in IT, but I don't do IT. So I had to put the PowerPoint together. Ben helped me, let's just say that. So thank you very much. Thanks.
And that's it. I just want to say a huge thank you for me to all of you. You've been brilliant. I've got some great memories. Just kind of fond thoughts of Canada, really. That's it. Thank you very much, and hopefully you can all come down the pub for a drink.
Retirement kit.
Yeah.